Shannon Beebe, and I'm earning my Bachelor of Science in Nursing from UK College of Nursing. In the very beginning, it was very difficult. I was a medic in the Army for 6 years, and so University of Kentucky had the MedVet program, and it was offered to me, so I jumped right on it. As a medic in the Army, it teaches a lot of discipline, which is definitely something you need going into a program as fast and furious as the nursing program. Challenges that I have experienced have probably been a little more different than the traditional student because I am a mother of 5 children. So I have a 20-year-old son, an 18-year-old son, a 16-year-old daughter, a 12-year-old daughter, and a 9-year-old daughter. So the challenges that I have gone through are not just academic challenges, they're family challenges and personal challenges. I have never seen the amount of support like I've seen here at UK. I've had so many instructors invest in me and even invest in my family. I am so excited to walk across that stage and get my degree because it's definitely earned. I usually like to use the term tenacious. Even when you have those difficult challenges, you continue to keep making progress one step at a time. And I think that my kids see that. I do know that they are very excited and they have seen what I've overcome. Walking across that stage isn't about Shannon Beebe having a BSN. It's about setting my family up for their future as well. I really don't feel like a hero. The things that I do on a daily basis are not because I'm looking to get some kind of medal, but I do want to leave a legacy. And what I want to do, what I want to see happen is that the world becomes a better place. If nothing else, that I've raised children that have just a mindset that they want to help people as well.
I'm Izias Bedingar from Chad, and I'm graduating with a public health major and a neuroscience minor. I came here with no English. I'm graduating from college here at UK, and now I'm going to Harvard. I feel like I still haven't realized, and I feel like it's just like a dream. Getting a degree from UK is symbolic because coming 30 years after my dad, that's something I'm really proud of. My dad is my big role model. And saying, oh, it's thanks to UK that he got successful. So saying that, okay, I went to UK and I hope to be as successful as he is right now. So getting a degree here at UK means a lot. I would definitely say that I got into Harvard because of the support of my mentors and also like the research experience I got here at UK. The thing that got me started in the research is thanks to an honors class. If you really want to get involved in research, UK is here to like push you and also help you go there. I really want to eradicate malaria in Chad. That's my ultimate goal. 40% of all deaths in Chad are due to malaria. And so I said, I think I can do something about it. That's when I started my own organization, Motocross for Malaria, to help people in rural areas of Chad by delivering prevention, but also treatments. And I really want to combine my clinical and my research experiences together to try to do something about it. It's just because I really want to help people and make an impact in their lives. So yeah, that's literally what motivates me.
I'm Jenna Lyon, and I'm graduating from the University of Kentucky with a degree in elementary education. When I was in high school, I started a dance program for kids with special needs called A Chance to Dance, and we just recently received our nonprofit status.
All right, so can everyone find their partner?
Gosh, if you would have asked me a couple years ago, I never would have dreamed that I would have had a nonprofit, and especially at this stage in my life, we've now grown from 4 to 24 students. Sometimes I get chills being up on stage with them. You can just tell how excited, how happy, and how much they love it. My whole intention with the program was to offer kids with special needs the same opportunity other kids have with dance. The College of Education has been wonderful too. I've taken a lot of really valuable courses there and just learned a lot of teaching strategies that not only am I going to implement into my future classroom, but also I've already started implementing them into my dance program. Kids just need somebody to love them and to take the time to work with them. These kids really do have the same capabilities as everyone else. I mean, they amaze me every single week. They've become so much more outgoing. The class has had such a bigger impact on the kids than what I ever imagined. I love my students so much. I consider my students heroes, just seeing that even though they have challenges they have to face that we don't have to face on a day-to-day basis, and what they're able to accomplish. Really, they have taught me anyone is capable of doing anything. If you set your mind to something and you try and you take the time, you can really achieve anything.
I'm Paige Rocky. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, and I am graduating with my master's in speech-language pathology from the College of Health Sciences. The reason I got into this field was actually because of an accident I had my sophomore year of college. In October of 2012, I was a cheerleader at Penn State University. One night, I fell out of a fifth-floor window, and after that, everything changed. I was in a coma for a little over 2 weeks. They told my parents, we don't know if she'll ever wake up, and if she does wake up, we don't know what you'll get. It was about a month and a half after my injury that I was there, but I wasn't speaking. The first thing I really remember from that point forward was when I started talking. Speech therapy is so much more than speaking. I had to get to speaking before I could progress any further, which is why I went into speech therapy. These people made such a difference in my life. They didn't even know if I would live. They didn't know that I could go back to school. No one thought I'd graduate from college, and here I am, graduating with my master's, and I just feel like I've overcome all odds. This program is so great. My classmates, the professors, advisors, clinical instructors, they've all been incredibly encouraging and supportive. I can't wait to give my patients hope, because I remember the feeling I just wanted my life back. I've had so many patients tell me, I just want to get my life back. I get that. I want to help you get your life back because somebody helped me get my life back. And so when it comes down to it, that's the reason I'm doing this.
Ladies and gentlemen, the academic processional of the December 2018 commencement ceremony for the College of Agriculture, Food and Environment, College of Education, College of Engineering, College of Fine Arts, College of Medicine, College of Pharmacy, College of Public Health, the Martin School of Public Policy and Administration, and the Patterson School of Diplomacy and International Commerce, and the College of Social Work at the University of Kentucky is about to begin. The processional is led by University Marshal Dr. Karen S. Badger, UK faculty marshals, and representatives from the faculty, followed by the degree candidates. at the back, at the end. Will the audience please rise for the entrance of the platform party and remain standing until the conclusion of the national anthem? Beasley, a graduate student in vocal performance from the College of Fine Arts, will sing the first verse of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, the 12th president of the University of Kentucky, Dr. Eli I. Capilouto.
Good morning and welcome to the University of Kentucky's December commencement ceremony for the College of Agriculture, Food and Environment, College of Education, College of Engineering, College of Fine Arts, the Martin School of Public Policy and Administration, and the Patterson School of Diplomacy and International Commerce, College of Pharmacy, College of Medicine, College of Public Health, and the College of Social Work at the University of Kentucky. There are two groups of special guests here on the platform today. First, several members of the university's Board of Trustees are on the platform, including Mr. Robert D. Vance, Vice Chair of the UK Board of Trustees. I ask that all of the board members stand and be recognized. In addition to the persons who will be introduced later as they participate in today's commencement activities, there are several administrators and academic officials seated behind me on the platform. I ask that they stand and be recognized. I would also like to note that during today's ceremonies, you may notice that some of our graduates and even some of our faculty are wearing red, white, and blue honor cords. These cords recognize a very special segment of our Wildcat family. They symbolize military service to our country, and the University of Kentucky is extremely proud to honor them. I ask that these individuals stand so that we can recognize them. Last week, the nation banded together in heartbreak, reverence, and gratitude as we mourn the passing of our 41st president, George Herbert Walker Bush, a veteran, a public servant. He was remembered in part for his call to fellow Americans to volunteer to help others, to be, as he said, one of the 1,000 points of light. President Bush believed that there can be no definition of a successful life that doesn't include service to others. Throughout UK's history, we have witnessed thousands of shining lights stories of people acting in service to others. These are the footsteps we hope you will follow. This is the precious legacy that you are called upon to carry forward. And it started early in our history. In 1880, Phoenicia Breckenridge was one of the first female students to attend the University of Kentucky. It would be 40 years from the time she entered before women would have the right to vote. She went on to earn her JD, PhD, and become the first female lawyer in Kentucky. And she faced challenges in a time where there were few channels for women's voices to be heard. But still, she used her persistence, her perseverance, and her voice to give voice to others. In 1907, she joined Jane Addams' Hull House project in Chicago, where she worked with city leaders to improve housing for the poor. As a teacher and researcher at the University of Chicago, she addressed social issues and reforms with a special emphasis on immigrants, African Americans, child laborers, and working women in American cities. She was a point of light. P.G. Peoples grew up in Lynch, Kentucky, one of 9 children. All had a wonderful father, a coal miner in eastern Kentucky. P.G. graduated in 1966, and within a couple of years, he became director of the Lexington Urban League. And over this past half-century, he's been recognized locally and nationally for his vision and for the doors he made open to affordable housing. Also under his leadership, the League operates training programs and advocates for a variety of causes, including community development, adoption, minority-owned businesses, and workforce training in penal institutions. P.G. Peoples also chaired the Equity Commission for the Fayette County Public Schools. His commitment to equality, fairness, and economic opportunity has brightened the lives of many of his fellow Kentuckians. He is a point of light. Bill Gatton grew up in western Kentucky and succeeded in his first entrepreneurial venture before he even graduated from high school. A titan of free enterprise, Mr. Gatton has created companies, banks, and more so, well-paying jobs across scores of industries throughout the South. But he also took time to make priorities of giving his expertise along with his generosity to serve others. He helped lead an academic and physical transformation of our campus. He took time to mentor students and build academic opportunities for high school students, college students, at other universities throughout the South. Bill Gatton is a point of light. And finally, this afternoon, Virginia Carter, who will receive an honorary Doctor of Humanities from her alma mater. When you hear her story, you will agree too that she, like so many Kentuckians, is a point of light. These stories are our stories. Tales of fierce determination and compassion. They are Kentucky stories that reflect our role as the university for Kentucky. We have been a source of hope and light for the Commonwealth's greatest challenges, partnering with others through collective action and creative collaboration. We were founded in partnership with the state and federal government to open wide the doors of education and economic opportunity for all Kentuckians. We trained and educated soldiers when our country was pulled into the darkness of 2 world wars. And when those veterans returned, that greatest generation, we expanded our capacity to teach and train, preparing them for another form of leadership and service that moved this country forward. And every day, in partnership with the public and private sector, we innovate to create new enterprises and job opportunities that bolster Kentucky's economy and bring new products to market. In recent years, we have been called upon to conquer the nation's highest rates of cancer, diabetes, and heart disease, illnesses that far too many Kentuckians receive as a death sentence. But in partnership with donors and state and federal governments, we are building and expanding our research and healing spaces across this campus and across the Commonwealth. And our efforts are paying off. And now, a still very young new century heralds different challenges. And our state and world turns to us again. With state and federal partners, we are being called upon to address the scourge of opioid addiction and overdose that plagues far too many families and communities across our Commonwealth and across this country. Like all of the heroic efforts and grand achievements in our history, to be successful, it will take all of us, it will take all of you. Let us start today by recognizing that opioid use disorder is a chronic disease, just like diabetes or arthritis. It does not discriminate, and it's not a failure in character or judgment. Most who acquired this disease did so innocently through a simple legal prescription to ease pain. These individuals and families deserve our care and compassion, not shame. Working together, we can heal these individuals and family. We can return individuals to work, to parenting, to rich relationships with family and friends. And by doing so and holding together, we're going to remove unnecessary stigma that unfortunately surrounds this disease. We cannot shrink from this responsibility. At the University of Kentucky, with partners, we will embrace it. We will work to be a point of light, a beacon of hope in the state that we are honored to serve. Now, like all those who came before you, you're going to be called to use your UK education to make a difference, to shine a light wherever you live and work. Among the many eloquent eulogies for President Bush, I recall one in particular. It spoke to the grace in a free society. Grace, the eulogist said, is not larger than life. It is the stuff of life. It is the connective tissue in a free society. It deepens our well of common humanity. The speaker said that in an important sense, grace is the idea that no matter what heights we may reach, we must never lose sight of our common humanity. We must embrace what he called an uncommon sense of humility. That is what it is to have a sense of grace, to harmonize the joys of life with the duties of life. That, too, is what it means to be a point of light for all of those with whom you will come in contact and those whom you may never meet, but who will be watching and learning from your example. Our hope for you is that you be a light that radiates out from the University of Kentucky, a light for the world that so needs it, and yes, a light that can be cast in a certain shade of blue. May you all together be a light unto the world. Thank you and congratulations. Please welcome Kelsey A. Almond, a representative of the December class of 2018. Kelsey is a master's degree candidate in diplomacy and international commerce, residing in Lexington, Kentucky.
Thank you, President Capilouto. Members of the Board of Trustees, faculty, special guests, and most importantly, members of the class of 2018, welcome. Take a moment to think of the biggest decision you have ever made, the decision that made you who you are, that defines you. Maybe it was choosing a major or choosing to come to the University of Kentucky. Maybe it was enlisting or moving across the country or across the world. Whatever that big decision was, it changed the way you think of yourself. Suddenly, you were a wildcat or a soldier, a mechanical engineering major, or an immigrant. In that one moment, you became something else entirely. Now take a moment to think about who you are as a person. Not a job or a course of study, but who you really are. The friend that can always make everyone laugh. The one people know they can turn to for good advice or a shoulder to cry on. Regardless of those big decisions you've made, who you are is the same. You became something new, not someone new. No one large choice you made you the person you are. It was a lifetime of building, molding, and shaping. Dr. Derek Shepard begins one episode of Grey's Anatomy with this quote: "The human life is made up of choices. Yes or no, in or out, up or down. And then there are the choices that matter: to love or hate, to be a hero or to be a coward, to fight or to give in, to live or die." Notice he makes no mention of the kinds of things we consider the big decisions. Instead, he lists the choices we make in an instant without much thought as the ones that matter. Those are the kinds of decisions that really define us as individuals. It's true that most decisions we make on any given day won't make much of a difference. The world probably won't be changed drastically because you ate cereal for breakfast instead of oatmeal, or because you wore black shoes instead of red. But being kind to others, showing patience instead of anger, and spreading a little bit of joy can make a world of difference. Even better, it costs nothing to treat others with respect. It only takes a moment to say please and thank you, to hear someone out, to smile, or to hold a door for someone. And it doesn't need to be heroic or some grand gesture to have a positive impact. During my time here at the University of Kentucky, I've had some of my highest highs and lowest lows. When I felt at my worst, what got me through were the midnight jokes, hugs, and prayers from my friends, professors, and acquaintances alike. Those small kindnesses played a big part in bringing me here today. There is so much darkness in this world. Finding examples of hatred and cruelty isn't hard, and it can be even easier to forget that there still is love and light. Every day, each of us has the opportunity to be that light for somebody else. Once again, it is a choice, and one that demonstrates who you truly are. So, who will you be? Will you be someone who shows empathy or ignores the feelings of others? Will you defend or prey on the vulnerable? Will you be the kind of person you would want as a friend, or will you just go through the motions? It's up to you, starting right now. I would like to leave you with one of my favorite quotes. Christopher Robin once told Winnie the Pooh, "You are braver than you believe, and stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. This means something truly incredible. We all have it in us to be infinitely greater than we can even imagine. So be proud of yourselves, class of 2018. You've come this far and accomplished something great. But please never lose sight of how much greater you can be. Thank you.
Thank you, Kelsey, for wonderful remarks. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. J. Fritz Skeen from Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, who is the president of the UK Alumni Association.
Thank you, Dr. Capilouto. On behalf of the University of Kentucky Alumni Association's congratulations, graduates. Today, you take your place beside thousands of graduates across the country and around the world. They have accomplished great things in Kentucky and beyond, and we look forward to you being a part of that journey. Remember always, Kentucky can. As a UK alum, you can reach higher, dream bigger, and show the world what Kentucky can do. This is your university. Keep the University of Kentucky part of your life. Share your success with us. Wherever you go, all Wildcats want to go with you. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Fritz. Now, in a moment, we'll start presenting candidates for the doctoral, master's, and baccalaureate degrees in each of the colleges. Provost Blackwell will introduce the deans of the colleges and present the candidates for degrees prior to conferral of degrees. But before we do that, in over 7 years as president of the University of Kentucky, I've enjoyed the privilege of hearing stories of thousands of graduates. Among the most moving are from those who were the first in their family to graduate from college. And once that first person in the family earns a degree, it seems their children and their children's children earned their degrees. A family's trajectory throughout generations is shaped by the one who went first, the courageous soul who answered the call to hope. So for those of you seated on the floor, if you'd like, if you're the first person in your family to earn a college degree, I would like you to please stand and be recognized.
President Capilouto will present the graduates with their diplomas. Professor Jennifer Bird-Poland will hand the diplomas to President Capilouto on behalf of the faculty. Dr. Brian Jackson of the UK Graduate School and Mr. Carl Nathy of UK Public Relations and Marketing will read the names of the graduates as they cross the stage and receive their diploma. We will now present the candidates for a doctoral degree and baccalaureate degrees from the College of Social Work. Dr. Ann Vale is the Interim Dean of the College of Social Work. Interim Dean Vale and I request that the candidates for doctoral degree and bachelor degrees in the College of Social Work please come to the platform to receive your diplomas. President Capilouto will present the graduates with their diplomas, and Professor Jennifer Bird-Poland will hand the diplomas to President Capilouto on behalf of the faculty. Dr. Brian Jackson of the UK Graduate School and Mr. Carl Nathy of UK Public Relations and Marketing will read the names of the graduates as they cross the stage and receive their diploma. I would like to recognize the faculty who will be hooding the candidates for doctoral degrees. Faculty and their students represent a special mentoring relationship that is a crucial component of graduate education. As we honor these graduating students today, we also honor the faculty who supported them in their journey.
Jessica James Donahue Dio, Doctor of Philosophy in Social Work.
Bachelor degrees will now be presented.
Devonda Catherine Williams. Justin Prather. Accepting the in memoriam degree on his behalf is his daughter, Chloe. Amber D. Matuzik. Victoria K. Monia. Jared H. Sexton. Victoria Grace Dobson. Peyton Ashton Kalin. Abigail Louise Potts. Haley Michelle Starkey. Deja L. White. Lydia Christine Spade. Madeline Grace McIntyre. Alexis Miller. Emily Elizabeth Carey. Alexis Renee Gadicke. Patrick Flaherty. Michaeli Na Misha. Madison Shea Mullen. Corinne Amelia Parham. Victoria Rose George. Kyla Renee Pride. Sarah Lynn Wetherell. Priscilla Elizabeth Brown Duncan. Marquetta Louise Brown. Yolanda Candida Mason. Kenisha S. Sadiq. Megan Michaela Bryant. Bianca Marie Harrison. Janiyah Monique Stevenson. Richard Shane Saylor.
Dr. Donna Arnett is the Dean of the College of Public Health. Dean Arnett and I request that the candidates for Doctor of Philosophy in Public Health, Doctor of Public Health, Master and Bachelor of Public Health degrees in the College of Public Health please come to the platform to receive your diplomas.
Xuan Zhang, Doctor of Public Health, hooded by Dr. Aaron L. Abner.
Master's degrees will now be presented.
Li Ding, Master of Public Health. Xua Mao, Master of Public Health. Jingya Meng, Master of Public Health. Renalda Ann Davis, Master of Health Administration. Feitong Lei, Master of Public Health.
And bachelor's degrees will now be presented.
Leovartha Nicole Imanoski Nunez. Savannah Grace Tucker. Ryan Alexander Clark. Michael Austin Shannon. Ansley Fry McElroy. Yanling Zhou. Megan Elise Tully. Cassidy Blair Teeter. Morgan Brooke Allen. Haley Stevenson. Abigail Lauren King. Hannah Nicole Orr. Shannon Hart Danis. James Hunter Bailey. Yasmin M. Jackson. William Yanong Torres. Megan Miranda D'Amico. Tiana Pearl Hempel. Jenna Elizabeth Mary Rose. Mira Haley Mirzian. Kara K. Barlow. Aaliyah Leilani Silvas. Amanda Marie Moser. Madison Elise Lichtefeld.
Dr. R. Kip Guy is the Dean of the College of Pharmacy. Dean Guy and I request that the candidate for Doctor of Philosophy and Pharmaceutical Sciences degree please come to the platform to receive your diploma.
Cynthia R. Dickerson with REOC, Doctor of Philosophy in Pharmaceutical Sciences, hooded by Dr. Robert A. Lauder.
And bachelor degrees will be presented.
William Jordan Lindsay. Cody Lee Davis Williams. Kira Lee Colbert. Chelsea Ann Reyes. Matthew Joseph Martin. Tara N. Weathers. Ellen J. Parrish. Michael C. Johnson. Monica Monique Sanders. Jacob Anthony Spurlock. Rachel Atkins. Marguerite N. Kellum. Cooper Lane Gibson. Alex D. Lewis. Emily Laval Cole. Shannon Burgess. Christine Samantha Myers. Laura Jane Tees. Haley Johanna Sekulik. Celia Grace Gray. Hing Hu. Genevieve Fantasia Barrett. Alexander Thompson. Allison Rose. Kelly Denise Fennell. Joseph Kyle Whalen. Kevin Michael Trular Jr. Tyler Christian Roberts.
Dr. Rudy Buckheit is the Dean of the College of Engineering. Dean Buckheit and I request that the candidates for Doctor of Philosophy and Engineering, Master's and Bachelor degrees in the College of Engineering please come to the platform to receive your diploma. As we present the candidates for doctoral, master's, and baccalaureate degrees from the College of Engineering, President Capelouto will present the degree candidates with their diplomas. As the doctoral candidate's name and the name of their faculty advisor is read, the student will be hooded and then receive his or her diploma. Again, I would like to recognize the faculty who will be hooding the candidates for doctoral degrees and honor the role they have in their students' journey.
Zachary Scott Bessinger, Doctor of Philosophy in Computer Science, hooded by Dr. Nathan Jacobs. Shi Wang, Doctor of Philosophy in Civil Engineering, hooded by Dr. Gabriel B. Dadi. Roy Everett Sturgill, Jr., Doctor of Philosophy in Civil Engineering, also hooded by Dr. Dadi. Alireza Musavi, Doctor of Philosophy in Mechanical Engineering, hooded by Dr. Alexander Martin. Ali D. Amadi, Doctor of Philosophy in Mechanical Engineering, also hooded by Dr. Martin. Mustafa Omran Lamar, Doctor of Philosophy in Electrical Engineering, hooded by Dr. Michael Johnson. Xiao Li, Doctor of Philosophy in Electrical Engineering, hooded by Dr. Johnson. Asma Abbas Ajwad, Doctor of Philosophy in Biomedical Engineering, hooded by Dr. Sundaram Sridhar. Nicholas William Link, Doctor of Philosophy in Material Science and Engineering, hooded by Dr. Matthew Wiesenberger and Dr. Douglas Kalika. Andrew Colburn, Doctor of Philosophy in Chemical Engineering, also hooded by Dr. Kalika. Shu Kerr, Doctor of Philosophy in Electrical Engineering, hooded by Dr. G.T. Lineberry.
Master's degrees will now be presented.
Ankit Shangid, Manufacturing Systems Engineering. Daniel Francis, Civil Engineering. Travis James Watts, Civil Engineering. Eamon N. Magner, Computer Science. Matthew Philip Ruffner, Electrical Engineering. Ethan G. Toney, Computer Science. Nick Beesmore, Civil Engineering. Kevin Thomas Richardson, Mechanical Engineering. Patrick D. Montgomery, Electrical Engineering.
And bachelor's degrees will be presented.
Brian A. Willis. Caitlin Jones. Jared Michael Payne. Tricia Marie Salih. Sung-Chan Yang. Rashad Lamont Bennett. Brandon Edward Tyler Zamora. Stephanie Nicole McCormick. Austin James Combs Williams. Michael J. Hallstrom. Christopher Walpa. Joseph Daniel Bickett. Jacob Lewis Allier. Evan N. Mathis. Dakota Paul Halcomb. Sierra Cassidy Ritter. Justin Moore. Daniel Owen King. Cheston Duane Robbins. Ryan Andrew Gayhafer, Samuel Frederick Wesley, Casey Ross Prophet, Jad Brian Visage, Tirth Patel, Leah Woodworth, Jonathan Williams, Justin Stewart Price, Ben Farhat, Kojo Matthew Niza, Deshandria Shade Cruz, Roberto Cameron Barajas, Benjamin Thomas Gatson, Kyler Johnson, Jacob Bargo, Ricardo Menchaca, Zachary Wyatt Parisi, Brandon Philip Enbody, Matthew W. Gerber, Israel Perone, Ethan Jacob Russell, Rachel Marie Metzger, Allison Marie Labor, Amy Marie Sewer, Jordan Haley Norris, Emily Deshay Kearns, Jennifer Mintow Wiest, Claire Elizabeth Collette, Aaron Morgan Creech, Quade Bradley Ward, Malike Jamal Mitchell, Fazal Al-Jajali, Ayub Salim Saeed Alalawi, Owen Tanner Wilkerson, Skylar Ashton Martin, Mubarak Al-Zuabi, Michael Norman, Charles Gavin Holliday, Colin Jeffrey Wheeler, Malik A. Connor, Taylor Goldhahn, Gregory Walter McIntosh, Alexander Blake Jones, Alexander Seamus O'Leary, Thomas Walter Dieter, Wade Stone Zengel, John Alexander Geddes, Kyle Louise Oligi, Adam Nicholas Ryan Brassfield, Walker Alexander Reeves, Jacob Richardson, Aaron Christopher Scott, Dustin James Daly, Paramatma Jyoti Adhikari, Jenna Brianne Dowell, Matthew A. Hall, Nicholas Addison Spiker, Charlie R. Hall, Mason John Lucas, Wade Kahn, Alex Smith, Lao Ken Leong, Wilson Yapwi Sheen, Laurel Victoria Small, Caleb Cropper, Brendan Michael Turner, Colton Craig Pugh. Andrew Samuel Asalanis. Michael Joseph Chamblin. Mason Patrick Collins. Stephen Ritchie. William T. Lucas. Yahya Zahir Al-Karousi. Abdullah Hamad Al-Kabani. Musa Issa Al-Amri. Mohamed Al-Farsi. Zaydoun Talal Al-Khalidi. Muhammad Abdallah. Tanner Kelson Sammons. Dylan Biddle. John Isaac Cook. Douglas Raymond Martin. Joseph Albers. Alex Richard Willinger. Mark G. Millen. Logan Barrett DeWitt. Robert Calla. Brian Scott Luciano. Andrew C. Jackson. Zachary Scott Arnett. Brian Michael Johnson. Tyler Edison Price. Sejan S. Kulyan. William A. Miller. Michaela Ray Maynard. Blake L. Price. Seth Duncan. Charles Eugene Langschwerger. Michael Alexander Howard Metzger. Heather Campbell. Levon Zaradzi. Michael Logan. John Martin Tully Dickin. Chase Andrew Whitmore. Stephen Caleb Stringer. Trey Tooley. Ryan Gaines. Brandon Paul Hoke. Patrick Kieran Connery. William I. Akel. Stephen Anchor Panava Jr. Catherine Townsend. Jordan Nicole Tucker. Courtney Christine Montague. Scarlett Elizabeth Hutchins. Henderson Theshmi Cox. Juma Abdullah Baria. Taylor L. Warren. Catherine Taylor Estep. Catherine Claire Mackey. Alyssa Sophia Wozniak. Lauren Elizabeth Bell. Kimberly Steno. Devin Thomas Hester. Ibrahim Khalil Appleton. Dennis B. Chertkovsky. Shelby Thomas Oldfield. Cody Ray Davis. Griffin Walker Maddox Fulkerson. Yujiro Nakanishi. Michael Alignani. Hannah Taylor Parker.
Dr. Rosetta Sandage is the interim dean of the College of Education. Dean Sandage and I would like to recognize the candidates for Doctor of Philosophy, Doctor of Education, Education Specialist, Master's, and Bachelor degrees in the College of Education.
Meredith Jane Brewer, Doctor of Philosophy in Education Sciences, hooded by Dr. Joseph J. Ferrara. Baron G. Wolfe, Doctor of Philosophy and Studies in Higher Education, hooded by Dr. Kelly Bradley. Marianne Ramey Ludmell Young, Doctor of Philosophy and Studies in Higher Education, hooded by Dr. Jane Jensen. Lauren McCrary, Doctor of Education, Educational Policy Studies, Measurement and Evaluation, hooded by Dr. Jensen. Robert Boone, Doctor of Education in Educational Policy Studies, also hooded by Dr. Jensen. Kaihang Rosina Lee, Doctor of Philosophy in Education Sciences, hooded by Dr. Ellen Usher. Della V. Mosley, Doctor of Philosophy in Education and Counseling Psychology, hooded by Dr. Candace Hagens. Eric Coram, Doctor of Philosophy in Exercise Science, hooded by Dr. Mark Abel. Catherine Amy Lawyer, Doctor of Philosophy in Education Sciences, hooded by Dr. John Nash. Lebohan Tyro, Doctor of Philosophy, Early Childhood, Special Education and Rehabilitation Counseling, hooded by Dr. Deborah Harley. Tricia Montgomery, Doctor of Education in Educational Leadership, also hooded by Dr. Harley. Dana Smecker Watts, Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Sciences, hooded by Dr. Jason W. Richardson. Tim Tanner, Doctor of Philosophy in Educational Sciences, hooded by Dr. Beth S. Rouse. Badr Al-Sulami, Doctor of Philosophy in Special Education, hooded by Dr. Melinda Alt.
Master's degrees will now be presented.
Bruce D. Parker, Master of Rehabilitation Counseling. David Jack Hale, Rehabilitation Counseling. Catherine B. Newman, Rehabilitation Counseling. Evie Lee, Rehabilitation Counseling. Elizabeth Reese, Education. Kimberly Ann White, Interdisciplinary Early Childhood Education. Elizabeth Michelle Mays, Interdisciplinary Early Childhood Education. Ndaru Prapti, Education. Yuyan Jha, Interdisciplinary Early Childhood Education. Zachary Island Campbell, Kinesiology and Health Promotion. Min Zhao, Research Methods in Education. Corey Wade Banks, Education and Higher Education. Clarissa Maria Thomas, higher education. Elizabeth Nicole Myers, rehabilitation counseling. Telena Paulette Young, rehabilitation counseling. Rebecca Lynn Hamperian, rehabilitation counseling. Callie Jill Lombardi, rehabilitation counseling. Albert D. Smith, rehabilitation counseling. Clayton Arnold, higher education. Bradford Paul Pippin, rehabilitation counseling.
And bachelor degrees will be presented.
Erin Nicole White. Jordan Christopher Phillips. Hannah Lee King. Sharia Ann Cox. Anna Catherine Crosswaite. Emmanuel Arturo Mora. Trent Foley. John Ryan Morse. Shayana Ruthann Fields. Lamiz Imad Salem. Samantha Jill Rager. Blake Elizabeth Freeman. Hannah K. Meredith. Julia R. Little. Alexandra Christine Hausman. Victoria Marie Pacheco. Madison Lang Goosens. Caitlin Alexandra Barrett. Emily Ann Waghorn. Ann Michael Staples. Jennifer Carol Harney. Madison Celesta Bingham. Sean Crosscut. Berkeley Coe-Hand. Fatima Siddiqui. Elena Victoria Koger. Emily Michael Shoring. Andrea Jade Beeler. Heather Brianna Durham. Mary Jacqueline Starr Combs. Leah Elaine Graziano. Danielle Morgan Roberts Roy. Shanice Marcellin Johnson. Catherine Reed Taylor. Lexus Ray Garvin. Jimmy Lee. Kelly E. Lemaster. Lucy Grace Holt. Alexis F. Mattingly. Laura Michael Pace. Erin Elise Wolf. Kelly Elizabeth Lanham. Catherine Rose Mattingly. Carly Mackenzie Atkinson. Yasmina John Zachariah. Laura Marie Wagner. Akila Maisa Alim. Elliot Bailey Hutton. Joseph Wallen. Alexandra Madeline Farhaden. Haley Christine Copeland. Zachary Allen Keithley. Devin A. Brown. Ashley Vazotsky. Rachel Nicole Young. Brenton Wayne Abshire. Corey Crisologo. Alexander Stanley Nearcorn. Thomas Brennan Rostampour. Tasha Sturgill. Kelsey Rollinitis. Nolan P. Dreyer. Haley Carolyn Johnston. Laura Marion Cloud. Aaron Lee Rethlake. Camilla Jean Brooks. Ryan Elizabeth Hoover. Sarah Mae Betts. Annette Grace Rose. Courtney Paige Tucker. Lauren Hitzfield. Anthony Alonzo. David Raphael Tuderi. Catherine Elizabeth Jones. Sky Mackenzie Huff. Megan Elizabeth Elliott. Mackenzie Taylor Cole. Hannah Kate Myers. Hugh Ting Young. Emily Marie Stoker. Alexis Jade Pittman. Casey Catherine Kenny. Kristen Danielle Hale. Giuseppe Micheloni. Brianna Michelle Luther. Jonathan W. Carmen. Aurea Jose Pollard. Brittany Fothergill. Aaron O'Neill.
Dr. Larry Grabo is the Associate Dean of the College of Agriculture, Food, and Environment. Associate Dean Grabo and I request that the candidates for degrees in the College of Agriculture, Food, and Environment please come to the platform to receive your diploma. Again, I would like to recognize the faculty who will be hooding the candidates for doctoral degrees and honor the role they have in their students' journey.
Joad Ibrahim Al-Hashim, Doctor of Philosophy in Agricultural Economics, hooded by Dr. David Freshwater. Mahdi Asghari, Doctor of Philosophy in Agricultural Economics, hooded by Dr. Carl Dillon. Nikaz Sheila Mahudin Sagbo, Doctor of Philosophy in Agricultural Economics, hooded by Dr. Yoko Kusunoso. Debendra Shrestha, Doctor of Philosophy in Integrated Plant and Soil Sciences, hooded by Dr. Krista L. Jacobson. Ilya Ohotnikov, Doctor of Philosophy in Family Sciences, hooded by Dr. Nathan D. Wood. Gabriela Yskroba, Doctor of Philosophy in Family Sciences, hooded by Dr. Alexander T. Vazonyi. Albert J. Kishnan, Doctor of Philosophy in Family Sciences, also hooded by Dr. Vazonyi.
Master's degrees will now be presented.
Hyun Jong Lee, Agricultural Economics. Lakmani Tharaka Galaniha, Nutrition and Food Sciences. Brooke Nicole Gregory, Community and Leadership Development. Megan B. Klee, Community and Leadership Development. Kane Elsa Austin, Community and Leadership Development. Drexler Blue, Hospitality Management and Tourism.
And bachelor's degrees will be presented.
James Houston Wallace. Accepting the in memoriam degree on his behalf are his mother Edie, his father Travis, and his sisters Chancey and Reese. Johnny Lee Ferris. Abigail Marie Eads. Wendy Lynn Lisby. Roxanne Lene Brown. Shayla M. Winston. Austin Wynn Leak. Emily Marie Batista. Kylie Elizabeth von Handorf. Mary O'Malley. Mary Roadhaver. Stephanie Lauren Lewis. Madison Brooke Lowe. Margaret Ann Hoffman. Kaylee Alexis Gupton. Leah Danielle Heiber. Kayla Lynn Dodick. Brianna Marie Foster. Desiree Nicole Gibson. Taylor Catherine Fink. Willianne Clar Allen. Kara Janae Jones. Brian Matthew Wood. Hanson Song. Sydney Carol Cardwell. Caitlin Rose Fortier. Lauren Christina Fleming. Erin Michelle Taylor. Myra Joy Slutz. Jared Malloy. Ethan Chase Burkhart. Shang Liu. Kyla Brienne O'Hearn. Alexandra Tracy. Alexis Brianne Apodaca. Corey Saunders Denny. Adam Bork. David William Jalbert. Nicolette Bonnie Payne. Peyton Kathleen Carter. Benjamin Todd Pinkston. Emily Caroline Allen. Allison M. Mead. Lindsay Caroline Byron. Cassidy Lynn Cool. Kelsey Mariah Spivey. Dwayne D.D. Clark. Lindsay Nicole Payton. Jordan Alexander Phillips. Michael Ray Bailey. Carolyn Elizabeth Drover. Alicia Margaret Adair. Kael Rialan Casey Clark. Jasmine Camacho Quinn. Dorian Baker. Michael Ryland Edwards. Lonnie D. Johnson Jr. Tymir Laquan DeBose. Gervontius Bunchy Stallings. George Asafo Ajay. Luke Wright. Kyle Isaiah Steele. Tucker Dwayne Jones. Christopher Dane Satterwhite. Clint Martin Saxon. Casey Elizabeth Bowen. Luke Nanos. Alexandra Koch. Leah Soli Ayao. Madison Emma Mavere. Shay Elise O'Connor. Brooklyn Kelly Del Barba. Taylor Alexis Thomas. Courtney Elizabeth Christ. Sarah Catherine Lane. Hava Finn. Siobhan Victoria Gavigan. Claire Burnham. Haley Marie Zinda. Laurel Alexis Culp. Allie Jo Schneider. Samantha Marie Smalley. Morgan Hannah Bond. Ainsley Aaron Kennedy. Brandon Cody Jordan. Jack Elliott Moreland. Quentin Thomas West. Jordan Preston. John William Riney. William Noah Cartwright. Camille Elizabeth Dant. Sarah Jo Marie Diamond. Savannah Lynn Columbia. Megan Lynn Farrell. Annalise Wimberly Ludwig. Megan Marie Woodrum. Taylor Michelle Mayer. Dakota Isaacs. Jordan Taylor Poff. Alexandra Louise Samuels. Megan H. Terrell. Andrew Jackson Albers. Avery Griffin Leviston. Cortland Allen Watson. Tyler O'Neill Goodlett. Emma Caroline Carmen. Madeline Marie LaValle. Megan Marie Fott. Lauren Marie Norton. Kira Renee Polly. Avery Christine Wheeler. Molly Sims. Casey Ann Greer. Andrea M. Spitali. Anna Intartaglio. Malena Jade Reyes. Carla Beers Stamper. Lincoln Cotton Wainscott. Sarah Beth Pig. Tyler Renee Cole Hobbs. Sierra Lanice Lavelle. Rachel M. Morris. Megan Eileen Haubolt. Caitlin Marie Fentress. Cole Blair, Bailey Hunter Beck, Michael Allen Bailey, Emma K. Smith, Hannah Tully, Shomari Marquise Reed, Brianne A. Villanueva, Samir Munir Shalash, Dwayne V. Parks, Ahmad Turkestani, Alberto Lionel Rondon, Adam Rogers,
Will the candidates for Doctor of Medicine, Doctor of Musical Arts, Doctor of Public Health, and all Doctor of Philosophy degrees please rise? Will the candidates for master's and specialist degrees in all disciplines please rise? Will the candidates for bachelor degrees in all disciplines please rise? President Capilouto, I am pleased to present to you the December 2018 candidates for graduate and professional degrees and bachelor degrees.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, the University Senate recommending, I am pleased to confer upon each of you the appropriate degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. For the baccalaureate degrees, it is now fitting for all graduates to perform the traditional custom of moving your tassels from the right to the left. As you do, my sincerest congratulations and bestest wishes to you all. Please be seated. Please be seated. Among these baccalaureate degree recipients whom you've just congratulated, there's a group deserving of additional congratulations. Students who attain a grade point average of 3.8 or higher are graduated summa cum laude. Those with a grade point average of 3.6 to just below 3.8 are graduated magna cum laude. And those having a grade point average of 3.4 to just below 3.6 are graduated cum laude. Will those persons receiving degrees in commencement honors please stand and be recognized? Be seated. As we conclude the awarding of degrees, there are two very important group of participants I wish to recognize in the completion of these exemplary efforts in graduate and undergraduate study. I ask all the faculty to stand as we thank them for their dedication to these graduates and to this institution. I would also like to ask the parents, spouses, partners, and families of these graduates to stand as we recognize the measure of their involvement in the achievement we celebrate today. Now will everyone stand as Dr. Everett McCorvey, our university orator, sings our state song, My Old Kentucky Home.
The sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home. 'Tis summer, the people are gay. The corn tops ripe and the meadows in the bloom, while the birds make music all the day. The young folks roll on the little cabin floor, all merry, all happy and bright. By and by, hard times comes a knocking at the door. Then my old Kentucky home, good night. Weep no more, my lady. Oh, weep no more today. We will sing one song for my old Kentucky home, for my old Kentucky home far away.
We thank you for attending our December 2018 commencement ceremony. As a conclusion to the ceremony, we want you to join us in a celebration of the accomplishments of our graduates. I extend my congratulations to all of you and wish to simply say thank you. Thank you for daring to see blue with us at the University of Kentucky. Each of you has given richly to UK, leaving an indelible impression on this institution. You leave here today as a fundamental part of our Kentucky promise. You have been outfitted with the necessary tools to face the world and its challenges. As you continue on your path to success, I hope you remember your alma mater and stay connected to us. We are all very proud of you and honored to count you among the UK family. And now, let's begin your celebration with our UK fight song.
Ladies and gentlemen, the university community appreciates your attendance at this December 2018 commencement. Please remain standing for the recessional by President Capilouto. Chair Vance. Ladies and gentlemen, the university community appreciates your attendance at this December 2018 commencement ceremony. Please remain standing for the recessional led by President Capilouto, Vice Chair Vance, and the platform party, followed by the faculty and our 2018 graduates.